specific. And I think by asking to go to Canada, they are basically admitting that they do not have the requisite things needed to hit asylum. So a very, very important point. Also, Tommy, I thought buses were bad, according to Adams, but I guess not anymore. Got to get your thoughts on this. BLM founder Patrisse Cullors is calling out President Biden, Transportation Secretary Pete Buttigieg, and other top officials for refusing to defund the police. Quote, every year, families, community members, organizers have said this must stop, and there's a different way to do this, and yet there has been deep cowardice from officials. It's truly a failure of leadership at the highest level, all the way up to our president. Quite a political pickle that Joe faces right now. Virtue signaling Joe, I should say. What does Biden do now?
Well, first, let's talk about Patrisse Cullors, who had to resign from the organization after it was discovered that she was buying multi-million-dollar mansions in Southern California and then expanding those mansions into backyard projects and pools. So let's talk about BLM Inc. itself, that's raised tens of millions of dollars off the backs of what's supposed to be a great and valiant cause. We know now that it really is a money-making organization. But she does have a point. This woman, by the way, put that defunding the police is her religion in a lot of her Instagram and a lot of her social media profiles. So let's keep it at that. But the Democrats do face a dilemma, because when it was popular during the summer of 2020 and then through the election, they were all about BLM and defunding the police. And then when it was no longer politically convenient, aka the November midterms, they decided to move away from that notion. But they are going to be in a tough spot because they cannot use the banner of BLM and then say that they want safe streets. They have to pick one. But unfortunately, Democrats have been able to play both sides, and they're winning on both sides. But it's time to hold their feet to the fire and ask them, do you believe in the organization that is BLM, that we know is a money-making scheme, or do you believe in fully funding the police and giving them the training and the resources that they need to complete their job safely, professionally, and effectively? Unfortunately, Democrats have not been asked that. So every time an election comes, they decide whether it's politically convenient to be pro-BLM or pro-police. They never have to